The Fairfield Police Department's got a new furry recruits who are ready to protect and serve.
Yeah, last hour Dina introduced us to Stanford, the service dog. Now she's meeting Maddox, the black lab, and learning more about his role on the force. Hey, Dina.
Yes, good morning. And this is just so incredible because these dogs, I'm telling you, in the short amount of time we've been here, I already feel like my stress is dropping. So I can only imagine the role they play for the officers and the community here in Fairfield. So who you are looking at now is little Maddox, the 3-year-old black lab. And this is his handler. And she is the dispatch supervisor here for the Fairfield Police Department. Gabby Lopez, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so please tell me about Maddox. What does Maddox do at the dispatch center for you all?
He provides stress relief basically all day. As soon as he comes into work, he gets let off his leash. He has free access to the whole dispatch room, and he walks up and greets everybody and cuddles with people when needed, and he's there for dispatchers and officers alike.
Oh my gosh, so you've had him since last summer, right?
Correct, July.
Okay. And let's talk about, I know you all receive some very difficult calls in the dispatch center, and just having Maddox there for yourself and for your team, have you noticed a difference when he is there in the room with you all?
Absolutely. The mood is instantly better. When we come in after 3 days off, officers come in and say, "Where was Maddox? We needed him yesterday." Yeah. So he's definitely relied upon every day when he's there.
Yeah, and you know, let's not forget, you also take Maddox home. He's a part of your other family in addition to the dispatch family, and so you have some kiddos at home too, and you said he can kind of sense when they need him as well.
Yes, my daughters, if they're having a down day or anything, he'll walk up to them, cuddle with them, and provide the support that they need as well, so he's great with that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so again, this is Maddox. We met Stanford. Mary Hooker, real quickly, which organization are you with to help make sure that these animals are paired with these wonderful sections of the police department in Fairfield?
I'm the volunteer program coordinator for First Response Canine, which is a part of the family of programs that are covered by the National Institute of Canine Service and Technology. Yes. Service and Training. Sorry.
Service and Training, yeah. And so sometimes these dogs start out with maybe a different career. Maybe they were supposed to be guide dogs for the blind, or another, maybe a diabetic dog, and they kind of do a little career shift to get to where they are, right?
That's correct. We get some of our dogs from other service dog organizations who determine they're not quite cut out to be a guide dog. But they want a career change and be some other kind of service dog. So then we get them and we evaluate them for the various programs we have. Yeah. And these guys picked First Response Canine.
Yes, and it's just amazing the work that they do. Okay, so we want to bring Detective Chapman in over as well. So Dennis Chapman we got to meet, and he works in one of the investigative units here within the Fairfield Police Department. And so he's got little Stanford here, and then of course we've got Maddox. Come on over, friends, come on over, because we know that there's a big playoff game going on, right? I don't know if you've heard, but the Sacramento Kings and the Golden State Warriors are in the playoffs. And these two happen to live in Vacaville. And a couple of days ago, Tony Lopez did a story about how the city of Vacaville, Solano County, is pretty split. You both live in Vacaville. What team are you rooting for in the playoffs?
Go Warriors.
And what team are you rooting for in the playoffs?
Light the beam.
So you know now why these dogs also play another important role, because one of these teams is going to walk away moving toward the Western Conference Finals as the champions. Remains to be seen, but you know, Kings are up 2-0, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How you feeling about all that?
Maddox was providing a lot of peer support last night. Let's just say that.
All right, that is the latest here from Fairfield. We're going to send it back to you. Thank you so much to the Fairfield Police Department for having us out, and for these sweet doggos, Stanford and Maddox, for what they do. Back to you.
Those dogs are so great.